Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Uwangba. Michael Uwangba is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hello. I just want to react to a video that I saw on YouTube. A video of a father of a young child, and I was just looking at his interaction with the authorities. I think this is somewhere in America where several. So there's a lead police detective and a woman, and then there are other kind of police officers behind at the background, and he was having this charged interaction with the police. So apparently, I think he's had an encounter with the kid's mom. I hate using that word, but baby mama, and I'm not sure whether he's in his house at that moment, but I think his mom was there as well, where there's been an issue of the baby mama kind of like making things up or not letting him see the child, or trying to create stuff. And what I want to talk about is it's painful to watch. Painful to watch this apparently emotionally charged conversation between this father that is frustrated with the whole process.
Need money for our child. You don't have a job right now. You need that money. I'm making a way being the man. Just let me be the man. We don't gotta be together. Just let me be the man for my family, bro. That's all. She walked out the door. That was it. She walked out the door. Now I just came up when the other two officers, I had my pants. I just came from taking a doo-doo, morning doo-doo. Nothing happened. This is all of a bitter woman. Because she mad. You told me you didn't want me, and I found I was talking to somebody else.
But do you understand that we have to do an investigation?
I understand, but the way your officers came up, y'all gotta approach people different.
No. Do you know? You didn't see the way you came off. That's the problem.
Because she with the
Give her
mace
her
out.
pacifier.
Hey, listen, I'm a Marine, bro. I don't care about none of that,
was in the
bro.
Marine.
So all y'all probably veterans, and y'all know the way I think. She pulled out a mace on my mama.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about your badge. That's my mama.
She pulled a mace out.
No, it wasn't. My mama. No, listen. No, before you pulled up. Look. No, my mother stepped up. She didn't pull it out. Listen, can you hear me, officer? Officer, can you hear me? I heard you, right? She didn't pull a mace out when it was just me, because I was talking. But when the other officer stepped forward, hold up, just hear me. Perception is key to everything. It's always more than one perception, so you gotta understand both perceptions. That's why the mental breakdown right now in this situation was perception, not the actual call. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said your body language read for me to get defensive. This is my house. I'm the man of the house. This is my mama. You know what I'm saying? Just like your mama, your daughters. You get what I'm saying? The major point was nothing happened today, sir. I didn't get a chance to brush my teeth, wash my face, nothing. I woke up, my mother pulled up, I brought my daughter out here to see my mother because she was about to leave. My mother came down in the living room, asked her, yo, what are y'all doing? Can we keep her? Boom. She said no. My mother said, can I take her home? I said, bro, what did I just spend all this money on a car if I can't take her home? She walked out the door.
What offense occurred?
Nothing. Literally nothing. I just woke up. I literally just woke up.
Now, just make sure that you stay calm
Stay like that.
so that we can get through this. There's going to be an investigation. We got to get through this.
Bro, I'm not going to jail.
Hold on.
Listen, don't
I
say
didn't
that.
do
Don't
nothing.
say that.
Hold on. Nobody said you're going to jail unless we
But y'all take-
unless we find out that you have to.
Bro, but y'all take the woman's side regardless. You know how many mothers get niggas locked up for real fathers?
Hold on.
How many real fathers can't be in their child life because of a bitter mother?
Young man.
She trying to take my daughter. My daughter love me.
Young
She just
man.
said that for the first time this morning.
Young
And she
man.
mad about it.
I need you to de-escalate. Stop being so emotional, and just wait.
Why
it
wouldn't
out.
my emotions be tied to my child, sir?
Listen,
Why wouldn't my
do
emotions
you
be tied to my
understand-
child?
Do you understand when you escalate, that escalates the situation?
I
Do you
feel that.
understand?
You right. You right.
But I want to touch on two things. Number one, like the father said, when the police officer, which I think handled it very well, maybe he's got experience, because usually in America, police officers don't handle such situations. We've heard stories, we've seen stories where rather than de-escalate, police officers have gone and escalated the situations, and it turned fatal, where someone have lost their lives. But this was properly managed. The police officer's calm, was able to have the man de-escalate the situation. But one of the things I want to talk about is this. In that situation, it's quite frustrating when you can't really rationalize how you and an individual come together, make a beautiful baby, and then because the relationship are broken, regardless of how, and then this individual, usually mothers in this case, will deny you your child or play some silly little games to just frustrate the relationship between you and your child. I understand that. It's all too familiar to me. I've been there. But that is not how to act. That's very dangerous. That is not good for your child. Again, well, I've been there. It's emotions, especially when the kids are young. You're emotional. You're in a situation where you're dealing with authorities that have guns, and your body language when you're talking, it's and this guys, I don't know what kind of training these guys have. You're talking about people that are trained to kill, trained to, you could easily, just words can spark things, ego, and you could have just lost your life, and then your child would be without a father. So I would say, why it is an emotional incident where you can't separate, you can isolate your emotions from things like this. It's not possible. But you need to put your emotions in check. You need to deal with these issues in a logical, clear mind. Because again, even though I don't 100% agree that, I don't even agree that a mother has more rights. Or, we live in a society where, to some extent, we can all agree that the system seems to bias towards women when it comes to situations like these, separated families, and where women may be privileged more in terms of like access to the children or control of that. But not necessarily so. There's no legal recourse for that. There's no legal coverage for that. There's no law that gives women or mother that advantage. So you want to be calm. Again, you put yourself in that situation. You're going to be treated as the aggressor. You're going to be treated aggressive, and then the other things that are coming, because you'll be provoked into that action. So being calm is very, very important. If when you come to the court, or come before the judge, I see fathers. I've been in the family court where you see in the order who see fathers, because they can't separate the father, the woman that they were married to, the woman they were initially baby is taking them through the court is a trail of this, and then they jeopardize the chances of being like kids, like, because then they're shouting, they're screaming, and then they're being removed from the court, and then that's gonna have an impact in the judgment that is going to be against you. So being calm is very, very important. Being able to articulate your points in a logical way, and have all your receipts, have all your evidence, and be able to present that in a way that is logical rather than emotional, will help you achieve a lot of things. You might take time. I can understand the situation whereby you're going to pick your child, and you have all of these things planned out, and then the woman plays some little games, and then you can sit up for a week. Then you have to go back to the court process. You have to go. It would take time, but I tell you, in the long run, it will pay off. Being calm in that situation is important, because nobody's going to look at the actions that has sparked your reaction. They're going to look at your reaction, how you react. It is how you react that people are going to look at. So it is important that you remain calm, you remain cool, you remain in charge, in control of the situation. And but again, it is painful, it is sad when we see these kind of situations happen. And I want to speak directly to mothers that do this. There's no need for that. There's no need. You end up hurting the child. You're not hurting that man. If a man wants to be in the life of that child or that children, You need to allow it. Not only allow, you need to encourage it. You need to support it. That child doesn't have nothing to do with whatever happened between both of you. That child has all the right to his or her father and all the right to his or her mother. No one parent should be controlling that or denying the other the opportunity or right to be in there. So I would say in that situation, the man, he could have been fatal. He could have gone wrong. The police officers, I need to give them credit for remaining calm and helping the man de-escalate that situation. I think that lead police officer was his experience. But shouting, letting the emotions take over you wouldn't help you, wouldn't help your child. So stay calm, stay cool, look at all the legal recourse that are available to you and exploit all of that. That is available, and in the long run, that will be you enjoy that benefit. Your child that you're fighting for will enjoy your child. You spend time with your child. You could do whatever and go to jail, and then you're not there in the child's life. Is a lose-lose situation. So stay calm, stay composed, have all your evidence or your everything you have to do that you're doing for your child. Make sure you have that and just do what you need to do. It's difficult. Unfortunately, some mothers do this, but mothers, stop it. But fathers as well, stay calm and stay composed, and keep your emotions in check, because I tell you, they won't serve you. They won't serve you good. You only just you only ends one way. But keep fighting. There are many ways to fight. Keep fighting for your child. That's the best thing to do. Kudos and I give a round of applause to that man that is fighting to be in the life of the child. I pray that many men as well don't abandon their children. Fight for your child. These are our legacies. All right, stay blessed, and I'll see you.